know, it wasn't a great night's sleep. In between the white poles.
I think it's the nicest vegan ice cream I've had. Yeah, he's got to go out of his comfort zone.
Let's do things we've never done before.
Me, I've never done this before. We're a bit wonky and we're definitely not perfect, are we? So it kind of depicts us, really.
Can you guess what it is yet?
You've got to watch to the end.
And I'm covering your arm up.
We are Nicky, Kevin and Charlie. In March this year, we packed our trunks and moved into our camper van, Nellie. This week, join us on our adventures in Brighton and see me do something special for the very first time.
Good morning. We've woken up here and we had neighbours. Safety in numbers. Oh, it was so quiet and peaceful. No light pollution. It was, oh no, it wasn't a great night's sleep. We're exactly where we need to be for Nellie's new shoes. So I'm just taking for Charlie for a little walk on the open plains of Royal Berkshire.
Welcome back. We're on our way into Brighton now. Gonna have to make this quick. It's 29 degrees, the air temperature.
It's hot, baby!
Yeah, really, really hot. I've got the sat nav on my lap, I've got my sunglasses on, and I need my glasses on to look where we're going. So yeah, it's quite challenging. And then trying to film as well.
And keep me entertained.
And keep Kev entertained.
I've been to Brighton once before. In a previous life, just came down here, had a night out, went home again, remember nothing of it. So I'm looking forward to exploring this city.
Now, I came to Brighton last year for the Brighton Half Marathon and absolutely loved it. And we were actually booked to do the Brighton Half Marathon this year, but unfortunately the band went in for an upgrade for a night, and 6 weeks later we finally got the van. Yeah, so really looking forward to this trip, and it's somewhere that we've never been together, isn't it? Well, this is a first for us. I've actually managed to navigate us through Brighton without getting lost. Whoop, whoop. Which is a first, isn't it, Kev?
Oh, you put yourself down.
So, and we can actually see the sea now.
It's the other side of this bus. So I'm going to have a few minutes of male solo van life. Nicky's gone to check us into this massive campsite. It's going to be perfect for us though. Like I say, I'm worried about Charlie in this heat. He doesn't like the heat anyway, and as he gets older, he finds it harder and harder. So at least here, we can make it as cool as possible.
Have you got a membership card? Because we can't come in without it.
I'll have a look.
And I have to say, it looks awful.
And solo male van life is over. There she goes, solo male van life, episode 2. It's going well so far. Hang on.
It's an absolute bun fight.
Nicky gets an anxiety. If we get in a queue for an ice cream, she will assume the person in front is going to have the last ice cream of the one she wants.
Got quite a nice pitch.
We got a nice pitch,
haven't we? Yeah. So here we go. 31.
31 we're on.
28's free down
28.
there.
We're not on 28.
36 or 37.
We're on 31.
30. Then we've got to make sure that we're in between.
In between the white poles. Let's have a look.
I take it back. It's actually not too bad where we are. I've now just heard something humming.
I don't know what that is. Anyway, Nick will be pleased because we are at number 31. In between the white poles. We're in Brighton. It's really hot. Really hot. So he's got his buggy and his fan and his water. And loving parents, hasn't he?
Absolutely.
the Volks Electric Railway. Oh, wait till it comes past us. Never heard of it before, have you?
No. Brighton boasts a spectacular 50-metre outdoor swimming pool, which I, of course, found time to have a swim in.
I hadn't realised, to my shame, that one of my great running heroes was a Brighton lad. Breaking news from Brighton Pier.
I thought it was worth a go.
We've been evicted.
It's not as bad as being evicted in Lidl's.
Oh no. And the last 3 months we've lived in a van in the countryside. So we've crossed the road because it's too busy for us. What are we having, Nicky?
I think I'm going to have what you just made. What was that? Vegan doner, yeah.
It's a little bit. It'll taste. Yeah, that's good. We're on Brighton seafront. It's Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m.
Up 26 degrees.
Easily 26 degrees.
Yeah.
Look at that sun. And we've been in What the Pitter. There seems to be loads of great vegan options here, don't there?
Yeah.
What the Pitter, and we've got some vegan doners. I've got chilli sauce. Nicky tried it and has gone for the garlic mayo. And yeah, we'll share it with you. We won't share it with you. We'll share with you us eating it.
Yeah.
That is really, really good. You'll have to excuse us.
Oh my god, this is absolutely delicious, but it's enormous. I am so full. I'm forcing it down.
What the Pitter, go and check it out. I think there's one in London, one in Brighton and one somewhere else.
Manchester.
So What the Pitter, so good. I've dabbled in a bit of writing. I might have been better at it if I'd lived here. Better characters. I think I'm ready to saunter back to Nellie now, are you?
Yeah.
Right, see you later. Yeah, people are watching us filming ourselves, which is something we're quite new to. So we now know that the difference between ice cream and gelato is actually normally that the gelato is more milky, more creamy content. But we've been assured the place we're going to next does vegan gelato.
So we've been to Boho Gelato ice cream shop that do vegan gelatos, and they had 8 different flavours. You've got peanut butter and sea salt caramel, and I've got vanilla and blueberry. And I have to say, and the vegan cones as well with dark chocolate, I have to say they are absolutely delicious.
They are very nice,
yeah.
yes.
I think it's the nicest vegan ice cream I've had. This is the Royal Pavilion, also known as the Brighton Pavilion. It's a Grade 1 listed building, and it's a former royal residence. Beginning in 1787, it was built in 3 stages as a seaside residence for George, the Prince of Wales, who then became the Prince George IV in 1820. The Royal Pavilion mixes Regency grandeur with Indian architecture and Chinese inspired interiors.
Anyway, we're lying on the grass here and we're just about to go to Happy Mackie for some vegan sushi, And I've never, and nor have you,
No.
eaten sushi even when we weren't still eating animal products.
But you don't like cold, savoury food, but
Yeah.
I've persuaded Kev to try it. He's got to go out of his comfort zone.
Cold savoury food is wrong. Oh, look, he's trodden in his water again. Honestly, does anybody want a dog? Look at that.
Slightly put off by the smell of fish. It's actually beautiful.
That's so
What do you
nice.
think? Yeah?
That's so nice. We've been missing all these years.
Beautiful. Absolutely
So
beautiful.
good. So good. Come here.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm taken aback by how good that was.
Really, really nice.
That's as good a takeaway food as I've ever had.
God, yeah.
So good. Living like kings we are, aren't we? We're still in Brighton. Even there's a game of cricket going on. That's the shouting you can hear.
And then this morning I had a cracking bike ride from the site. It's about 34 miles in the end.
But in the spirit of, hey, let's do things we've never done before, I say we.
Me, I've never done this before, ever. Although I am going to be doing this on a very bigger scale soon.
Can you guess what it is yet? Trying to think of something to mark our time in Brighton. And Mark, we're about 11 weeks into living in the van. We just felt that coming to Brighton, we feel like we're living on the road, even though we're in a big campsite. It does feel like, well, we are actually living on the road. In the combination of the spirit of things we've never done before. And so we've come up with something. I've actually done it before, but that won't make it any less special.
And it's the spirit of adventure, isn't it? Come on.
But if our viewers want to know what it is, what have they got to do?
You've got to watch to the end.
And I'm covering your arm up.
We've gone and had a tattoo.
We got matching nautical compass stars.
Without the north, south, west and east on. We don't know which way we're going to go. We don't know whether we're going to go north, south, east or west, do we, when we start our travels?
And quite often, even when we do know where we're going, we don't know whether we're going north, south, east or west. So that is our big surprise in Brighton. Anyway, that cost us quite a lot of money. This cost almost as much.
I know. My tattoo's definitely wonky and is certainly not perfect. We're a bit wonky and we're definitely not perfect, are we? So it kind of depicts us, really. Although, the tattoo is beautiful. Yours?
Brighton. Yeah, Brighton's been brilliant. Brighton's been, I think it's been the point at which I felt, and I think you have too, that we're on the road. The city culture is alien to us. We never spend time in cities. Right, they got big shops here, and it's been lovely to see obviously in this weather, the cafe culture of the lanes and North Lane. We've had some amazing vegan food. The vegan culture here is superb. It means, it makes our life, gives us so many more options. So campsite, actually, we're on a caravan and camping club, caravan and motorhome club site, because we joined specifically to come here in February, but then those that know us know that the van wasn't ready, so we didn't come. So we've used that membership to come here now, and I'm so glad we did, because it's cost us an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
And it's nearly 3 mile walk to Brighton. We've got this sort of corner grass pitch. Yeah, I've enjoyed this. We've had to recalibrate. Nicky was saying cycling this morning. We're crossing the road in Devon. Is right. Here comes tractor. Here it's like, which way do I look? Which way do I look? Buses and scooters and Uber drivers and
Is there?
and if that makes us sound like country bumpkins,
We are.
then so be it, yeah.
I hate to think how many miles we've clocked up this week. It's been really quiet. It's full, but it's been really quiet, and yeah, everybody's really respectful, and loads of space as well, which we've loved. Oh, good morning.
Good morning!
So we are leaving Brighton today, sadly. We've had an amazing time, and yeah, we could have definitely stayed longer, couldn't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we're off onto our next adventure. So we've just picked up some essentials and we're off to Dorset. We're going to the Giant's Head weekend. So it's a Giant's Head marathon, but there's also a half marathon and a hill race, and there's something else, isn't there?
Bell race.
Oh, the bell race.
And camping. And there's a barn dance, live music. And
Yeah,
camping.
food. Yeah, loads going on. So we're booked in for Friday and Saturday night. So,
And shout out to White Star Running who put these events on, because they know how to put a trail event weekend on.
so we're 2 hours in. It's absolutely blistering hot. Our tattoos are pulsing, aren't they? There's grease going everywhere from the moisturiser. We're melting.
And we're not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere. Oh, it's traffic jam after traffic jam. We'd misread Google, hadn't we, in the estimated time. Kev thought it was 2 hours something. It's actually 3 hours something. So the race starts that Kev's doing tomorrow. I think it starts at 10:30 in the morning.
Hopefully
so
we'll be there by
hopefully we'll get there by then. I'm doing the half marathon on Sunday. So yeah, it should be interesting. Let's look at it. If you enjoyed this week's film, why not hit the like button and maybe subscribe to our channel. Join us for our Dorset special next week.
We watch the sunset in a field full of runners. Nicky finds a new toy.
Some fellow campers offer to look after Charlie so we can both run the half marathon. We plan our future travel on a napkin.
Nicky also tackles some rock climbing before taking a dip in the most spectacular rock pool.